Hi, CMattDye here. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the video. And another token in the Genius X Multi-Token ISPO is Ledgity. Now, Ledgity is a very interesting project. They're calling themselves the first crypto wealth app, which they are. And let's get into what they actually are. So their token supply is 2.76 billion tokens right now, which gives them an initial market cap of 304,000. They already did their private sale. They did their seed sale last year, a little bit before this time last year. So probably around August, September of last year, they did their sale on Occam Razor. So that's interesting. Now they're doing the public launch on Cardano. Their private sale was on Binance. They're going to have to transfer that over, just like what Cornucopias did. That's probably the biggest example. So they're doing the same thing. They're going to port over to Cardano because that's what they're building on. Let's get into what they actually are. So they're a blockchain as an investment service. What does that mean? Well, basically, Ledgity is going to provide a KYC whitelist of investors. So they're going to go ahead and vet investors, and then they're going to try to reshape the way that we browse, own, and trade assets, is the way they call it. Basically, what they're trying to do is improve liquidity, improve middleman cost, and increase settlement speed of traditional assets. So their vision is basically trying to envision a world where trading assets can be as easy as sending a picture on a smartphone. And they're going to do that by tokenizing thousands of assets like real estate, private equity, venture capital, fine art, etc., etc. So all of your traditional assets, which are difficult to sell if you want to. Real estate can take, months. It can take years, usually months, maybe 2 months, 4, 6 months, depending on where you're at and the market that you're in. Private equity can take a while, and it's difficult to find people. Venture capital can take a while, if ever, and it's difficult. Fine art also, you have a few circles, but outside of those small circles, it's difficult. So they're trying to tokenize all of those traditional assets, bring them into the blockchain world, give them a little bit easier of a space to trade. So you'll be able to trade fine art like you do in, a stock. So that's their vision, which is a pretty cool vision. I think it's fun to talk about, and here is what they're offering right now in the multi-token ISPO, which is Genius X's multi-token ISPO. These are the different staking pools: Gens 1, Gens 2, Gens 3, Gens X, and they're offering 82.8 million tokens. Like I said before, they have 2.76 billion outstanding, or that's going to be their total supply. Obviously, they're not at total supply at the moment, but that is going to be their total supply. So you could look at crypto tokens, what's out now, what's going to be out. Right now, they're on Binance, so that doesn't mean that supply out on Binance is a supply, but whenever they port over, that's what we want to see. I want to talk about this Medium article. This is their vision. They're going to democratize the wealth management industry, which is basically a lawyer term of what I already said. The LTY token is designed as a native token of the Ledgity ecosystem. The token integrates a number of utility functions such as discount fees, priority access, and projects, intellectual property, and more. So it's going to be interesting. They're also going to, let's get here. For the first time, crypto assets, DeFi yield strategies, and tokenized assets will be accessible to anyone. Ledgity has built the first digital private bank infrastructure that harnesses blockchain technology to enable the exchange of any assets. Crypto assets, DeFi yield strategies, tokenized assets will be offered to all and made available at investor fingertips. Now, what that says to me is that I could take a fine art piece, tokenize it on the blockchain, and then take that and go into DeFi and make a liquidity pool for it. That would be kind of interesting if that actually is how it worked. And I'm thinking right now, what if all fine art was under the same umbrella? So if you have a liquidity pool for a fine art piece, and fine art is probably going to have to be categorized in certain categories. So you have like tier 1 fine art, tier 2 fine art, tier 3 fine art. That's what I'm thinking. And then we go in and throw it in the liquidity pool, and you'll probably have different tiers for, you know, your private equity, venture capital. Those are the thoughts in my head. I'm not quite sure how Ledgity is going to do it, but this is a company that I'm going to keep an eye on just because there's a lot of innovation here and a lot of possibility. So I'm keeping my eye on this one, but I wanted to talk about it a little bit, at least break it down, do a little bit of a deep dive to give you guys a little bit of insight into what this is. And if you do like it, I'll link what I've talked about in the description. You can check it out yourself, do your own research, and let me know what you think. So if you enjoyed the video, you know, throw a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. That's fine. Love the feedback. So with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you around the crypto space. Have a great day.